I'm gay.
It's very bright today. Better? Better. Good morning, Ashley. Thank you for resubbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an anus its wings. I appreciate you. Albino CK, I know. It's the sun. I swear. It's bleaching out my gorgeous hair. Go, go, fight, fight. Shh. Gee, I hope I look all right. I broke a nail. Oh my god, I remembered it. Anyways, good morning. So,
turn it off, Willard.
This is very on brand with me. Every fucking year, let me grab these links. Every year, for 10 years now, I have forgotten about my anniversary. Every year. I have forgotten what day it is. Every year. I swear to God, I should be, oh, glut. I'm very excited. Yeah, it's today, apparently. According to Twitch, it's today. I forget it. I know when it's happening. Like, I'm aware it's in December. It's at the end of December. Every year, though, I'm almost positive it's like the 21st or 23rd. And as soon as I went live, it's like, happy anniversary, bitch. So I fucked up again. My eye is watering really bad. I just have like a weep. I have a weep. Every day, every year. Yeah. So, I am not prepared. I was gonna go get some like pancake shit and make pancakes for subs or something. So maybe we'll celebrate on the 21st or that's tomorrow. The 23rd. It is Friday. I have nothing. I have no way to celebrate us right now. I didn't. It's every fucking year. It is. It's kind of great that it landed on a Faded Friday. Yeah, so happy 10 years. Wow. Crazy. Yes, Kosh. No, Vile. I'm finally starting to get over my shit. No. I'm grabbing your links. Don't worry. I'm loading them up. Oh, my keys did not go through. There it is. I love Gunship so much. I'm excited. My eye is just weeping. I sneeze a couple dozen. I've been sneezing so much, and I swear to God, it's like every 15 minutes I have to blow my nose. Like, I'll just be chilling, and all of a sudden my nose is like, bleh. It's disgusting. I don't know. It's the time of year. We're all fucking petri dishes. I love Gunship. Gunship and Justice, I've been listening to a shit ton. I've been trying not to wear them out for everybody, but I really enjoy them. Hub and I are on the up and up from COVID. Oh, God, I really hope you're better by then. Jesus. Butts and holes, exactly. One of the songs I gave you is very witchy. Oh. I hope I grabbed yours. I hope it... I did, right? Yeah. Yeah. Zendivia, do you need a permace? I got you. Oh, it's on this computer. I got you, B. So, as is tradition, I tell the story of getting partnered because I'm an idiot and don't remember my goddamn anniversary every year, so that's all I got. But 10 long years ago... That is crazy. 10 years? Wow. It's just so weird. Time is so weird. Slurm insurance companies are garbage. Yes, in a chat with a lot of Americans, I think we can all conclusively agree. Fuck insurance companies. Super fuck insurance companies. Good morning, Celestial. How are you, love?
Now,
thank you, Slurmy.
I'm going to
fuck you with Satan's cock.
Kona, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an anus swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And thank you. It's been I mean, I wouldn't do it different any day. I would never do it any different, but it's just wild. 10 long years ago, I was a creative streamer, believe it or not. I exclusively would sit here and listen to Ghost and Nine Inch Nails, and I would paint pictures. Wait, hold on. Do I have it? My first painting is up in this house somewhere. I don't know where it is, though. Damn. But do you guys remember when I painted this? It's the same color as my hair. This was when Fallout... Which Fallout was it? 76? No, not 76. It was Fallout, the baseball one. The Boston Fallout. I started painting my character with an explosion in the background. And I did all the armor and shit, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a pug on my shoulder. The fucking light is ruining it, but there's a pug on my shoulder, and that was Millie. This was from 10 years ago-ish. It's wild. I never finished anything. But yeah, 10 long years ago, I was a creative streamer, and Monkey on Strike hit me up and said, hey, we're starting a creative program here on Twitch. Would you... Ooh, Rod, I almost missed that. Would you like to be a part of that? And I was like, I don't know what that means. I'm literally, like, studying to do my clinicals as a respiratory therapist. But sure, like, let's fucking go. Also, this February will be an anniversary for respiratory therapy, which is crazy. But anyways, I apparently 10 years ago today, I always think it's later, but it's apparently the 20th, I was in the theater watching Rogue One with my sister and an ex and her ex. It was a long time ago. And I got an email, my phone went off, and I got an email saying I was partnered with Twitch. And I just remember sitting there in the theater, and the movie was starting, and I was literally, like, turning my phone off. And I was sitting with people who didn't even know what Twitch was. I had no one to tell, like, I had no one to celebrate with. It was so weird. I got a text on my phone from Drew you, saying, hey, I'm pretty sure you got partnered on Twitch. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you have a partner button. And that's why I checked my email, and there it was. And that was it. It was so weirdly anticlimactic because I just couldn't do anything. I was just stuck watching Rogue One, which is one of my favorite Star Wars movies to this day, by the way. I love Rogue One. It must have been because I was partnered in theaters while watching it. I know that for a fact. That is such a distinct memory to me. Rogue One must be 10 years ago. It must have. That's when I got partnered. Rogue One's a great movie, but that's it. That was, and then, I mean, for those that weren't around or didn't know, I literally, like, spent the first year of streaming on Twitch just, like, I had no idea what I was doing. I was not a participator in Twitch before I started streaming. I wanted to play ESO really bad, and I wanted to buy it, but it was really expensive, and the guy I was dating at the time was like, why don't you check out this website called Justin TV? You can watch people play games before you buy them. And I was like, amazing. And I went on to, I can't remember if it was Justin or, it was like in that transition where it was Justin and Twitch for a while. And then Justin went away and it was Twitch. And I watched it. And I went to Walmart that night and bought a webcam. And I was like, I think I have to make friends to play ESO. And I literally went to Walmart in the middle of the night and bought a webcam. I remember going and buying it and thinking to myself, like, everyone in this store thinks I'm doing porn right now. Like, that's the only reason anyone would need a webcam is because they're porning. That was my thought process 10 years ago. Really interesting where we've come since then. No pun intended. Thank you for sticking with me all this time. Never forget the 24/7 sci-fi and anime streams. I never will. It was great times. Those were the fucking... Oh, what? I almost missed. Let me grab. Those were the golden era, the golden years. Rogue One was 8 years ago, so Twitch must just be drunk, I guess. I was in the theater for it. I know that. I think we all did our first stream with a webcam pointed at a TV. Wait, just me? Okay. Wait, we all did our first stream with a webcam pointed at a TV. What? Wait. Explain. What? Oh, I get what you're saying. You literally, like, that was your game. Oh, I was... You guys know I'm a late gamer. Like, a super late gamer in like, I'm like, I don't want to say I wasn't allowed to play video games and shit, but my mom to this day thinks they're the devil. Like, every time she talks, if I talk to her about Twitch at all, it's, you don't just play games, right? Like, that's the comment I get. It's genuinely, like, I was very late in the game. Let's just put it that way. I was very late into the game, so I'm really behind on that. That makes sense, though. I'm trying to make sure that popped up. Okay. I kind of did that with MSN Messenger. Did you really? I honestly, before Twitch, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, was Twitch like the first, other than like Omegle and that shit, was Twitch like the first live platform? Like, centering around live? Because I definitely just fell into it. Thank you, BDO. That's what we're talking about. I didn't know it was today. The baby I had when we first met is now 4. Dude, I'm not shitting you, Ashley. There are people, like my friend Sarah, a bro to the past. She had, like, she went into labor at like 4 in the morning. And if you remember back in the day, I used to stream all night long because I worked night shift. So this was how, like, working night shift, I would stay, like, on that night shift schedule by being awake all night long. And she, and I'm quoting, got bored while giving birth and popped into stream to hang out and literally gave birth to her first child while chatting in stream with an epidural. And then, I'm not kidding you, went and did it again 4 years later for her next child. She has a 9-year-old that has been raised the duration of my channel. It's not that they watch my channel or listen to me. Let's be clear. I'm all about kids watching the channel. I do cuss a lot. Let's be like, I'm pretty sure if any of you have kids, you're probably muting this shit around your children. That's a good idea. I have a foul mouth. Yeah, streaming 10 years ago, partnered 8. I think partnered 8. Honestly, yes. I turned 27 on Twitch. I know that. So yes. Yeah, that's it. No, I have a sailor's mouth and that's okay. I completely understand. Like, I wouldn't let kids listen to my channel. We talk about, like, blowing dicks and stuff. That's not children stuff. Like, I'm all about kids shouldn't be, like, sheltered from nudity and stuff. But, like, little ones? I don't know. I say worse around my kids. I let them decide what to watch. That's kind of the reason. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's kind of the reason the way I am. Is same, Viata. Like, my parents didn't really shelter us from things other than things that, like, obviously, like, actual porn and stuff. It's not like that was on TV. But, like, we basically... How do I explain this? I think it's because our parents were actually home when we watched stuff late at night. But they would be there to watch stuff with us and, like, explain it. So we weren't just left to our own devices trying to figure shit out. Like, if there was some weird words or whatever, we would just ask, what the fuck is that? And my parents would be like, that's a fucked up word you don't say in public. We'd be like, okay. If that makes sense. But, like, no shit. My mom coming home my entire life in her scrubs, plopping down at the dinner table and being like, want to hear what I found in a butt today, truly did form kind of who I am today. In that I have no prude sense towards that stuff. Like, oh, you got something stuck in your butt? That sucks. How'd you get it out? That would be my response. I have no, like, but I don't think that's wrong. I don't think we should make people feel gross for stuff, you know? I mean, your kids, let's be real, Viad. I mean, regardless of how old they are, they're still your babies, right? I still remember when Zeke said he was meeting his cousin to surprise visit you, and most of us in his channel thought it was bullshit. Really? You you sneaky assholes. Mom, what's a degloved ball sack? No shit, we did. I mean, it was very normal to talk about that kind of stuff. A butt-shaped ice mold. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. I love that. Should we start watching videos? We have a lot. I've gathered all of your links. I'm just gonna move shit. I'm gonna move some stuff real quick. They're properly warped and traumatized, right? And that's how you survive life, though. I do recall how when Twitch became a thing, they were so headstrong with the we're not going to be Justin TV, we're gaming only mentality. And here we are, and there's everything on the side again. Hell, you can watch full-on TV shows here again. I think it's amazing. I don't know why they fight that stuff or why they want to tunnel themselves into just being video gaming. You're going to get so much more viewers by doing all the things. All the cool things we want to do together, right? I have 1/16 that just became an adult. The youngest two don't usually pay much attention, but my 14s love Katie. Thank you. Thank you, teens. They got raised by me. Yep, yeah. I recall when Zeke stayed the night, Steve, years ago. Like, when he went to Baltimore. My family doesn't pull punches as well. I know too many sex stories. Same. Oh my God. I think I've told you guys this before. On that note, Kona, I'm almost positive, but like the weird house that I grew up in was like a hexagon. My dad designed it. It was like a layer cake. So there was 3 layers. The bottom layer was like a daylight basement, so you couldn't access that from the front of the house, but you could from the back of the house. It like walked out onto the beach. And then there was the middle floor of the house, and that's where you like walked in from the garage. And then there was the top floor. And the way that my dad designed it was the middle floor, open floor plan, no walls except a bathroom. And then the top floor was only half of the hexagon. So the middle floor, half of it had these really ridiculously like 2-story tall high ceilings. And it was all windows. If you've ever seen those crazy brown triangular lake houses, that's what I grew up in. Like, lived on a lake. My parents straight up made one of those lake houses. So it was like just this triangle of just windows. And so the top floor, the 3rd floor, that was where my parents' bedroom was. And they had like, it was I don't know why they did this to this day, but where the floor ended, they put French doors, like double French doors looking out to this window, this super tall ceiling. But you could like hang off of this literal 1 foot, like 1 actual foot balcony out of their bedroom and look down at the dining room table. It was very weird, very odd house. But this is like, I swear to God, at least every single person I was ever friends with in high school that stayed at my house definitely has a story regarding hearing my parents fuck. Because we would inevitably stay up all night, you know, painting our nails or whatever, smoking, I don't know, doing something, regardless, depending on the age. And then, you know, 1 or 2 in the morning, you would get hungry and you'd sneak upstairs to steal shit out of the fridge, right? Like, who didn't sneak up and take food in the middle of the night? And I lived in the basement, if that wasn't clear. I lived in the basement. So we'd crawl up to the middle floor and we'd like very silently open the fridge. And the whole middle floor was an open floor plan. Like, I'm like no walls. So it was just an echo chamber. So you had to be real fucking quiet. And then out of nowhere, those goddamn French doors would start going guh-guh-guh, 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 guh-guh-guh. Oh, Tim, guh-guh-guh, guh-guh-guh, guh-guh. It was like on fucking cue, I swear to God. At a certain point, I had like PTSD. I was like, we can't go upstairs until 3. Because I'm pretty sure my parents just have like a scheduled fucking at 2. Discuss my childhood. This is a lot of why I am the way I am, though. It was just, and then you'd mention it like the next day, like, thanks, parents. I loved listening to your WWF showdown last night. And they'd be like, oh, you're sick. You just listen. You just stand there. No, I walked upstairs in my house to get a beverage in the middle of the night, and I had to hear wet, squishy sounds. Not okay. But I'm glad you're getting some. Like, you do you. I mean, this was my life. I'm no shit, glut. In the house before this weird hexagon thing that my dad built, my parents' doors and my doors were like this. Like, in a kitty corner, so their door opened. Well, it opened out, you know what I'm saying. 2 doors that went in together. And this house was a little bit older, so it had a wood stove and no central heating. And the wood stove was downstairs. So in the wintertime, you'd heat up the wood stove, light it on fire or whatever. And then we'd all open our doors upstairs to let the heat in. And I swear to fuck, it was between 1 and 2 a.m. All of a sudden, I'd be woken up by this on the wall that we shared. Just like a bed frame slamming against a wall. And I'd be laying there like, why? It's, why? I'm right there. I'm right the fuck there. I'm right there. This is why insulation is important as well. My dad he regretted those French doors for so many reasons. They were pointless and really expensive. You couldn't open the French doors because of that stupid little balcony. It was a weird design. It was his first house he ever built on his own, but it was gross. Parents can get horny, but like, I don't have kids and I'd still not open all the doors in the house while I had a guest over and then just go fuck wild at 2 in the morning. I wouldn't do that to anybody. Like, close your door? I don't know, just something. Like, you can close your door for the 5 minutes it takes to fuck and then reopen it. Anything? I'm not kidding. My bed was like 2 feet from this door and we were open. If I had walked 5 feet out of my room and just peeked in, I could have seen my parents fuck. Like, come the fuck on. I mean, okay, 7 minutes. We'll give them grace. That's what I'm saying, Robo. Like, it's just, I think it's just like common courtesy to not, unless that's your kink. Like, you do, not to your kids, that's disgusting. But like, if you have guests over or whatever and y'all are swinging or you like leaving your doors open and fucking in, that's great. But my childhood is littered with hearing my parents fuck. Like, just, it's existential memories. It's constant. Which is fine, like, good for you, get some, but at the same token, like, I didn't sleep very well for a very long time. Like, I had my own bedroom and chose to sleep with my sister for at least 4 years, just to avoid hearing my parents fuck, and I wish that was an exaggeration. It totally isn't. Because it was just so constant. I was tired of being woke up at 2 in the morning, so I just started sleeping in my sister's room. Like, just abandoned my bedroom. And she hated it. She was so pissed. She was like, she would get so mad. I'd crawl in her bed and be like, and she'd get out. No. Es no bueno. Asserting dominance on your why are mom and dad wrestling so much? Rod, I wouldn't do that. Like, it's not saying I'm not fucking. There's a way to fuck. And, you know, just, I don't know. Being a parent with 8 children, screaming and puking and being sick and pooping and just, like, existing all the time has to be an exhausting thing. I can't fathom where you find the time to fuck. But please don't do it 5 feet from my open door of my bedroom when I'm 7. That's all. That's my only request. Really, that's it. Genuinely, just like not right there. While I'm there. Like, that's, you know, I don't think that's too much. Rod, I know. I read it correctly. And I'm saying, I wouldn't do that to you. That seems fucked up. Thank you. I can't, it's every year. For those popping in and seeing the anniversary, I apologize. I'm an idiot and I just never remember my fucking partner anniversary ever. Music? Weren't we gonna do that? Yeah, I'm sorry. What happened? Oh, you got me talking about my parents fucking. Man, I mean, pterodactyl. I lived in arguably a mansion. My parents basically worked in Seattle, saved up a bunch of money, bought a piece of lakefront property in eastern Washington, super cheap, and built this 3-story mansion for super fucking cheap to house all of us. Still heard it all. Still heard it all, man. I mean, I'm sure there has to be some of you that have similar stories, because we just went to we went up to Thanksgiving. We went up to Montana for Thanksgiving for Zach's, to visit Zach's family. And we stayed in his childhood home, and we stayed in his childhood bedroom, and I'm not kidding you. He pointed at a vent in the ceiling and goes, "That's how I heard my brother being made." I, too, had a vent in my ceiling, and that is also how I heard the rest of my siblings get made. Like, I'm not the only one. He literally, the brother that lives in the house, is it Tyson? Yeah, Tyson. Literally, he's like, that's where I heard Tyson being made. What the fuck? I'm not the only one. Like, this is we're all hearing our parents fucking, and it's weird. And we're just not talking about it until we're 36. And then we're all like, guys, you want to hear about all the times I heard my parents fucking? How much it's fucked me up today? Jesus Christ. Kosh, right? I mean, you would think that, but no shit. All three of my brothers were born on birth control, allegedly. And so was I. So. I don't know if we ever learn where to put our dick. Are US houses just hollow walls? It depends. We have these houses. I don't know if you have these in the rest of the world, but we have these houses that are part of developments where they're very quickly and very cheaply made, and it's like it looks like they look like gingerbread houses. Like it will be hundreds of houses that are all identical, but the floor plans like just mirrored every other house. We have those. Those tend to be very, but absolutely we make good housing. Like you can make decent, like hire an actual contractor, and there's really good houses all over America. But we have a ton of that, and it's affordable housing. You guys, we all know we're in a fucking housing crisis. Like, I'd put out there that 70% of us do not own a home, like, and will never. Like, that's just not in the cards for us. So they've made these like developments. They're horrible. I mean, it's sad. It's really an investment in some crap. From what I've heard, I've never lived in one, but my aunt has, and she's had nothing but problems. I heard them once, which is also sad. That's enough. My parents had a door too. They just didn't use it. No, Rod, I'm not. I gotta hear my parents cheating on each other while being their designated driver. You win. Yeah, music. Wow. You win. What? What? I need more details, Vile. What? What? Good morning, Genova. I'm special, never heard them. Then again, our houses always had no shared walls with another bedroom without at least a closet between them two. You're very lucky. That's how they should design houses. No one wants... I don't want to hear snoring, let alone fucking. Yep, lots of shit. We have too many people. Put something up quick. Prefabs. Prefabricated houses. That's the word. That was the word I was trying to look for, yeah. Okay, we have a lot of links. I don't know if I open them in order as usual. They just kind of open haphazardly. They like, literally I can watch videos just start to pop up in the middle as I'm opening. I apologize. For those just swinging by though, it's Faded fucking Friday. We smoke some pot if you so wish. I encourage you take your joy, whatever that is, whatever helps you get through the day. Today's the day. I accept links beyond reason. We listen to music and watch funnies and we have a blast. It's a great day. Am I in just chatting? Did I change my shit? I did! Oh my god, she's an adult. She did it. She did it! Thank you, Lido. Americans made houses to fold and be rebuilt when earthquakes, tornadoes, floods, and man-bear-pig destroys them. Yes. Yes. I just got my license, and they're like, you're driving us to our friend's barbecue. I said, fine, if I get to eat the food and try some drinks. They said no on the drinks. But it didn't matter when I heard them in the basement at separate times with their quote-unquote friends. I don't. Cheers. You win. Shut up. Well, that is fucked up. I learned of my mom's infidelity when she asked me to take a picture of her and dad together on Christmas Eve. A horny message from the dude popped up while I was taking the picture of on her phone. Oh my Jesus. That's so fucked up. Mom and dad took me to Amsterdam when I was 15 because I wasn't allowed to go on a school trip, and on a 3-day afternoon was walking down the red light district, and on the way back to the hotel was asked what did I think of that, and portables, Dawn. I was in portables most of my childhood. Even the good builders use a lot of prefab stuff. It's just better quality materials and put together better. If it's better, I'm all for it. A lot of the prefab houses are not, though. They're very hollow. Oh, Fares, fuck yes! Oh, I'm so glad. I hope you enjoy it. We have mobile homes, but then we also have, like, double wides. There's so many different types of housing, honestly. It's kind of astounding, to be real. Had a fun combo with mom after that. Yeah, fun? Ashley. I mean, I am flattered, but oh. I'm a mess. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I've talked about this before, so I have to show it to you, but my hair is black. Like black brown. Almost as brown as you can get without being black. And I've talked about why I don't bleach my hair before. It's my hair grows really fast, and when it starts to grow out, it looks like my entire scalp is covered in blackheads. And it's only been 3 days, and it's already, I don't know if you can, do you see all those little black dots where my hair is already growing out? It looks like blackheads, and I hate it so much, but it's just my hair. It's just my hair. Mike, thank you. Mike, I don't know if you heard me talking about it the other day. Believe it or not, all I did was a bleach wash. That's how, like, there's a whole science to lifting hair with peroxide that I am not a professional and know fuck all about. But I have heard from multiple hair people that, like, some people, there's something to the chemistry of hair where some people with black hair, their hair doesn't bleach. Like, it just turns orange and you can't get it white. And then some people, for some reason, their hair lifts stupid fast. Me. Because I had this, I mean, you can kind of see the line, actually, where the natural hair was. It was a bleach wash. Like, with a shit ton of shampoo in it. I did it one night, and then it was kind of like, I kind of had these, like, roots that were darker and whatever, and I was honestly just trying to get this pink out and to dye it blue. That's all I wanted to do. And so I did a bleach wash, and then the next day, I got some blue shampoo to, like, tone out that orange, like, band that I had going on, and I swear to fuck, it looks lighter. Like, I don't know, I think there must have been, like, leftover color, like, maybe I didn't rinse it all the way when I did the bleach wash or whatever, but it's so much lighter now, especially this shit. The shit close to my face is, like, white. What is that? It's lighter. No, it's definitely lighter. Robo, I took pictures of it. I was, like, freaking out. Because no shit, when I used the blue, I don't know if I showed it to you guys. This is the color of the blue shampoo. I poured it in there to show you guys. That's it. When I poured it in my hands, it immediately dyed the skin of my hands green. Like, before I put it in my hair. And I just sat there in the shower and was like, worst case scenario, I have green hair. I've had green hair before. Let's fucking go. And it came out like this. Like, no green, but definitely fucking lighter. I don't know if I could get platinum. Like, I would never attempt it on my own. It's because of the heat of the scalp. Oh, no shit. That's why these are, like, white. It's crazy how pale it got. I don't think I could ever go white blonde because of the tone of my hair. I always have, like, this yellow pissy color because my hair is blackish brown. You think I could? I wouldn't do it on my own. I'd be so scared to melt my hair off. Like, the ends, I just did this 3 days ago. But the ends of my hair are very unhappy. I don't know if hair people can tell. And I can't cut my own hair. I'm not that skilled, but man, the ends are, look at that. Oh. They just go, pfft. I need to chop them. I have some thinning scissors. I thought about doing it. A toner. See, so if you're if hair people, is toner different than like blue shampoo? Because I thought technically both are just depositing a very, very small amount of color. That's why coloring, 100%. I would never cut it before coloring it because the fucking that. Those ends are so unhappy right now. Well, that's, the cool thing is I could do whatever I want to my hair right now. But I bleached it out during movie night the other night, and it went so much lighter than I thought it was going to go. Of course, I had to show movie night. I was like, guys, I have to show you this because it's so fucking scary and weird. And I showed him, and everyone was like, you should keep it for a few days. Like, why not? Just fuck it. Keep it. It's not that bad. And I'm going to try to do a few blonde cosplays while I can. Because I'm, like, once I put blue on this, or whatever color I do, we ain't being blonde for a while. Obviously, colors are very difficult to remove. That pink. This is from July. That pink. is from fucking July. Nothing. My natural hair came out before the fucking hair dye. That shit's permanent. So I figure, like, no shit, Glut and Knives on point were like, why don't you do Spider Gwen? And I was like, oh. You made an emote? Oh, I'll have to check. Hold on. Let's start watching music videos and I'll see if I don't. This compute, that was fun this morning. I didn't even mention that yet. I was 30 minutes late because my non-Windows 11 PC decided to update overnight. Had a little bit of a panic moment, so nothing's open, but I think things will work. I checked all the audios. What the fuck? I hate autoplay so much. What's that? Is that a camel? No, that's a horse. What horse? Look away. Look at me. Look back again. Look away. Did I save that song? I know I saved it on Spotify. Nope. Yes, you can. Lilith is a large donkey, today I learned. Those ears are so big and floppy, though. My heart. If it fits. If it fits. That's all I have to say. If it fucking fits. Yeah. Yeah, that's I'm not. That's exactly what she does. She stands in front of me if I'm sitting cross-legged, like reading a book, and she starts to paw at my legs. And I'll go, what? And then she comes in from the side and does this, like, squirrel thing and tries to make herself as compact as possible to fit. And she tries. She does. She tries her darndest. That's Lilith. Constantly. Genuinely. That's exactly what she does. Adorable. But bless her heart, she's a huge standard poodle. She doesn't fit. But bless her heart, does she try? Fantasy haircut? Oh no. Animation? I love this so much. Oh. I love this so much. This is incredible. Yes. I'm sorry. I know I pause a lot, but did you see the little sideburns? Cute. Did you see the little sneaky sideburns? Look at me. Oh. Oh, but this is adorable. Oh. Oh. What? I mean, what the fuck? The skelly guy was the coolest to me, like the cool chiseling and shit, and yeah, same. But that poor little ball, like, I have two questions. Why and why? Was it polish? Because genuinely, if you're like bald, like, what? What are you doing there? What are you getting done? What's happening? What's happening? That was adorable. The ending is confusing, but that was fucking, I loved that so much. I hate autoplay so much. Ah! Ah! Yeah. Yes. Why? 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 All day. Every day. Why? Why? Unfortunately, in public, it turns to, God damn it, Katie. All the time. Constantly. If I'm injured, get over yourself. All the time. I'm very, very mean to myself. Oh, I grabbed that one twice. That one was fucking cute, though. I grabbed that one twice. You guys, something I remembered. So if you remember a while ago, hold on, let me turn this down. Where is it? Okay, there, we turned it down. So a while ago, this is like 2 or 3 weeks since oh man, it's been like a month. Like a month now. So I told you guys we tried like these CBD treats and everything for Lil because she had that horrible limp. And we took her to the vet and everything. Nothing was torn, so it was just like irritated and she was limp. She would just baby her leg all the time. She would just hold one leg up constantly. And we went to the dog park and bless this human being. They were like, "How old is your dog? Just curious. It might be a symptom of like early onset arthritis or something like that." The same thing was happening to their dog. They had a husky about the same size, and they were like, "My vet suggested this product, these pills." And I talked to my vet about it. They told me they're totally above board and everything. It's Dasaquin, joint health support. Dasaquin with MSN for small to medium dogs under 60 pounds. Ingredients is glucosamine, fine. And the rest of it is like, it's basically just glucosamine. But I started giving these to her about a month ago, and I swear to God, her limp has all but disappeared. No shit. Really, Viata. It's great. I'm really astounded. Like, Zach just noticed it last night. He was like, "Have you noticed Lil has not limped for a couple, like at least a week, if not 2 weeks now?" Yeah. Thank you, ceiling guy. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's been quite the ride, but it's been a blast. It's amazing shit. Yeah, do you do the same, the Dasaquin? Chewy has it. I'll have to get it on Chewy. I got this on Amazon just because I wanted to try it for him. But I'll have to, I mean, it's right now, I think it's for 6 weeks. They do 2 a day. One in the morning and one at night. They're huge. Look at these for dogs. How big are the ones for your cats? Like, it's like a Mentos. It's crazy. I dip it in peanut butter or bacon grease, like, and they chew it right up. They don't give a fuck. They eat it. So it can't, actually, it kind of smells a little bit like jerky. So yeah, they chew it. They don't care. It doesn't taste bad. They don't spit it out or anything. But man, I give it to both of them because I figure if one dog's going to maybe get arthritis, I don't want the other one to as well. Oh, mix it in their powder. That's smart. The dogs chew them, which is shocking because like when Lil, what were we giving her? I think the first time we went to the vet, they gave us something we were giving her for her leg, and she would spit it out. I had to hide it in like a piece of cheese with a piece of deli meat rolled around it, and then she would just like basically swallow it because she couldn't tell the pill was in there. But if it was in peanut butter or something, she would just spit it out. This shit, she basically chews. She doesn't care. But man, I had no idea. So I guess Dasquin's a lot more well known than I knew. Great. If you have a dog that also has like joint problems, talk to your vet. Always talk to your vet first. But I'm just so happy that she runs and plays and jumps on her hind legs again. Because for the longest time, like you guys would probably see her, she was really tentative to jump up on my lap because she couldn't support herself on her back leg. And I was worried that it was like an injury, that she was babying so much that one side was becoming weak. So at nighttime when we like lay out and I brush her and everything, I would sit there and like stretch her leg, and she never expressed any pain. Yeah, I'm just so happy. And so I wanted to share it with you guys, but it sounds like a lot of you use it anyways. But if you don't, that's a lot of, I mean, always talk to your vet first, always. But if your dog or your cat or anything has joint pain or anything like that, it's I think it's working. It's doing something. I'm just so happy for her because they're not even 5. They turned 5 in March 25th. March 25th, they turned 5. Which I guess that's like, yeah, I know. 5. It's crazy. March. It's crazy. Wild. 10 in January. Isn't it crazy? Time flies, man. I still see them as puppies. They're still my puppies. They just chill. They're still just my gigantic puppies, but it is time. Time. I'm nervous about this. This is why you should never use a dog whistle in falconry. It autoplayed. Thank you. Good eye. And there's no sound? Oh. All the That's adorable. I knew it was a Belgian Malinois. I love them. Oh my god, they're so cute. That dog's a bird. That dog is so cute. I know. Trick wants to be a bird. If Trick, I mean, Bubba, you want to be a bird? We matched today. I don't know what you want. You were here, you hung out, you left. Do you want to hang out? Do you want to be a bird? Let's do it together. I trained him to stay. That was meant to stay. He's a very well trained, well behaved dog. I don't want to talk about it. Did that fucking. Wow, the anime one autoplayed completely till the end. That's nice. Love YouTube. Hair on my face. Stop that. I lost it. What did I do with it? Oh, fuck. No, I found it. It's fine. Cheers. Kind of minty. That must be the Kush mints. Interesting. Welcome back. Minty, Solid said. Thank you, Severius. I appreciate you. Thank you, Nana. My plan was to dye it blue. And I decided to keep it. I showed it to movie night. I'm grabbing links. Sorry, I'm multitasking. I was talking to movie night about it, and by the time I was done bleaching it, I was really tired. And they were like, just keep it for a while. So I'm gonna try to do some blonde cosplays. There's a couple like Spider-Gwen, definitely I'm gonna try. There's a few cosplays I'm gonna try while I'm still blonde. I think for doing a bleach wash on my own, I did a good job. I genuinely just wanted to get this pink out. But the pink stays, I guess, so. It's shocking to me still. I'm getting used to it. But I'm still adjusting. Don't worry. Stop it. Pause. Excuse me. Where were we? I lost a link. There we are. Almost Friday. It's seriously, it's crazy. Considering that bleach wash took all my natural hair away. But that pink, she in there. Strong. All of it is still in there. Still pretty strong. That pink. I'm not mad at it. I was going to dye it like a dark blue anyways. But Spider-Gwen, right? I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think that I should do these cosplays. Like, I'm glad that, I think it was Knives and Glut at the same time were like, Spider-Gwen, hell yes. And then I started thinking of other ones like, oh man, there's a lot of tall blonde bitches I could do while I still got this that I'll probably try for a bit. That weed is minty. I feel like there's mint on my tongue now. It's interesting. Let me grab. Emma Frost is another good one. The Spider-Gwen's so easy because it's literally just a fucking it's a onesie. It's a onesie. Yeah, we'll do Marsacha after this one. I teased this one with his friends on this platform with Kins. My very, very first TwitchCon, which was, I believe, 2015 or 2016, we were invited out to Amazon Studios to test what became New World, and we were sent on a dirty, blacked-out, windowed van with a stranger and no Amazon execs down to the border, and it was really scary. And sometimes when I have more time, ask me. This story is incredible. It's incredible. It's almost unbelievable if I hadn't have been there. That's all I have to say. Look at this cute little fuck. Is it cute or vicious? Or yes? Oh my god. I can't tell. That's an armadillo. Look at his little spur feet. Oh. Raise your hand if that's what you look like when you have to get up in the morning. There's no shame here. Look at those scary little claw things. It's cute as fuck, but like, the struggle. It's okay. There's no shame. There's no shame. Some of us roll, some of us rock. But in the end, we're all rock and roll. That was the gayest thing I've ever said out loud. And I eat pussy. So. We're just going to pretend none of it happened. Ouch. And I'm going to raid Jade. Thanks for hanging out today. Had a great time. I'm very high. I need to lay down. Have a beautiful day. Take care of yourselves. Walk your dogs. Cheers. Try not to make horrific fucking puns in front of other people. They will judge you. So, thank you, Boone. I appreciate you.
Turn it off, Willard.
She knows what time it is. My dogs are aware. Cheers. Tomorrow's Saturday. I don't know what we're doing, but come hang out if you want to. Cheers. Movie night in an hour and a half, by the way, in the Discord. If you'd like to come hang out, we actually had some pretty good movies lately, so come hang out with us. Everybody's welcome.